William Tincup, and we are broadcasting from iSolved Connect in Chicago. We have Samantha on, and we're going to talk a little bit about HR. Samantha, how you doing?
Good. How are you this morning?
You know, I'm awake. We got to start with the basics. It was an 8 o'clock meeting, and I appreciate that. And got me up early, which is good, but all good. Yeah, thanks for asking. So why don't you introduce yourself? Tell the audience and me a little bit about you.
So my name is Sam Kenworthy, and I am the HR coordinator at Skyline Center in Clinton. Mm-hmm. We are a nonprofit that offers services for individuals with disabilities.
Oh, cool. And you said Clinton?
Mm-hmm. You actually did a podcast with my executive director, Brandon.
Yeah, that's what I was like, wait a minute, I know that place.
And we were in that video that they showed yesterday.
It's always embarrassing. Especially for me. I hate my own voice. And I hate my posture whenever someone shoots me. I'm always like, I'm slumped over. Like, dude, seriously, have some respect. Care a little bit. All right, let's get into some of the questions because they are fun questions. What's one challenge that you've been facing in HR, payroll, benefits, anywhere online, and how have you approached it and maybe even solved it?
So we struggle a lot. We have some really long-tenured employees, which is great because they've been with our organization for decades. But it also means that technology is not always their friend.
Right.
So we are really facing that issue of them coming to our office to print out their pay stubs still, even though they can do it on self-service.
You got to fax this over to my so-and-so, right?
Yes. Yeah. So we've been doing a lot of hands-on training to try and empower them to use all of these tools that we have.
It's hard because, you know, the other problem is they'll all retire. Mm-hmm. And now you got a young crop, which is great because they'll consume change, but then you got to teach them all the stuff.
Yes.
So you've got a different problem. You've got folks that you've had for a while, and it's moving so fast for them.
Yes.
It's, you know, the internet, copiers, you know, like it's moving so fast for them. They're like, slow down with all the change. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I've found, especially with user adoption of software, they dig in their heels. Mm-hmm. Like we've been doing it for this way for years. Why would we change it? It's like, yeah, they've discontinued that thing.
Exactly. Yes.
We can't do it that way.
Yes.
Even if we want to do, we don't want to. We can't do it that way. That's a different problem. I haven't actually, in the conversations I had yesterday, had a lot of recruiting, a lot of talent acquisition stuff, but not retaining and change management stuff.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. How do you measure that? How do you go back and look at like, okay, we moved them from this to this?
Well, I've only been there for a couple years, so I'm not sure how they really tracked it before, but even just since I've been there, all the tools that I have found in iSolved that I'm like, why won't we use this, or why aren't we using it to its fullest potential? So for me, just finding all of these little tools that I can share with our team has been helpful.
Yeah. And again, it's little steps, right? You don't have to do all the big stuff. It's like, we found this one tool, it'll really help us.
Yep.
Right. Let's use that.
Yep.
That's cool. Okay. All right. Second question. Tell us about a recent win, big or small, and reminded you why you love your work.
So we actually just completed an accreditation survey with CARF, which is an organization that basically for industries like ours just comes in, makes sure we're doing everything, we're compliant, everything like that. And we survived. So that's my win.
The win is survival.
Yes.
The win is survival. It's just to get through it. And it's so hard for an outside organization to get what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like they just look at it. It's, you know, it's a checkbox. They're looking at it very black and white. And it's like, yeah, there's a whole lot of things going on there. And binary is not the game. Well, good for you. Accreditation is never easy. Never. I mean, even people that I've seen go after the quality awards that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're set up like they've been built to win this award or go through the accreditation. Still difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So not easy. Good for you. Glad you survived. That's first thing. You have a pulse. You're still breathing.
Right.
Yeah. That's important. If you could offer one piece of advice to someone just getting into HR, what would it be?
So this was hard for me because when I came to this organization, it was not in HR at all. And some other personnel were leaving and they approached me to see if I would like to do it. I'm like, well, I guess we'll see.
Tenure it.
Yes.
That's when everybody else takes a step back. You took a step forward accidentally? Yeah.
Yes. It was a huge learning curve. But I will say the biggest thing that I wish I would have told myself back then is that you have to develop the system that works for you. You can't just step into this role and do what the person before you was doing because their brain does not work the same way as you. And that was a long lesson for me to learn.
Well, sometimes you have to learn it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You get in and it's like Sally did it this way and it worked for Sally for 10 years or whatever the bid is. And then all of a sudden you get into it and you're like, Sally did things on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, well, I'll do it on Tuesdays. And then all of a sudden you get in, you're a month, 2, 3, 5 months in, you're like, yeah, why are we doing this on Tuesdays?
Yep.
Why are we doing that at all? But much less on Tuesdays. So I get that. I think it's starting with a fresh slate.
Mm-hmm.
And especially someone new coming in. It's like, I tell people, like, first 100 days, do things as the previous person did it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of follow their cadence, whatever they did, whatever that is. That's fine. And then after 100 days, start to kind of make notes of, okay, I've got to personalize this process, whatever the bit is. I got to personalize this to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sally might have done that on Tuesday because she had to drop off her kids on Wednesday and she was going to be in late.
Exactly.
And that was the reason.
Mm-hmm.
There was no other secret logic behind that. It was just built around her schedule. So I like that. That's actually really good advice for people that are new to HR is just forgive yourself, and just start and learn. You're going to take some bumps. Like you'll make mistakes, which is kind of part of the process.
Yes.
Happens in marketing, happens in ops, sales, finance. It happens everywhere in the organization.
Mm-hmm.
When you're brand new, that's kind of what you're supposed to do is bump into walls.
Right.
Yeah. That's hot.
Yeah. The other thing I've learned is to do your filing at least once a week. Because if you
100%.
don't do it once a week, then the next week the pile is going to look impossible.
I told my son he's taking over the dishes. So he asked my wife, what can I do to be helpful?
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course, I forced him to ask. Put a gun to his head. It's like, go ask your mother what you could do to be helpful. Carry some weight. So he goes in, asks my wife. She's like, what can I do to be helpful? She goes, dishes. Like she already didn't know that we had talked. Just boom, dishes. And I told him, I said, listen, I did the dishes for my family when I was in middle school and high school. And the game is you don't let them stack up.
Mm-hmm.
You do not let them stack up. If you're walking through the kitchen, you see a dish, put some water in it, put a little soap in it, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Let it marinate, let it kind of get there, get soft, and then come back and wash it off and put it in the dishwasher or whatever. And, of course, the first week he's done that, he let them stack up. I'm telling you, you're going to learn one way or another.
Yep.
So, yeah, I get that. All right. Let me ask you this question. This is a People Heroes question where you will finish a sentence. Complete this sentence. Being a people hero means
being the best resource you can for your employees without letting your own cup get too empty.
Yeah, that's great. That's well said because, again, you're there for them. Check.
Mm-hmm.
But if your well is dry,
yep,
it's hard to be there for them
mm-hmm.
because, you're trying to figure out how to recharge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, that's good. All right, let me look at some of these optional questions because these are cool. Okay, when times get tough, this is cool. When times get tough, what keeps you motivated and grounded?
Our mission of our organization. It's kind of unique for
That
me.
helps.
Not every HR person has a great mission to their organization that keeps you going.
They all have missions.
Yes, but you can find the little things.
Right.
Like you helped an employee do something on their own for the first time.
Right.
That's a win. Celebrate the little wins.
Well, I like that. I like that a lot. And again, you're right. Everybody's got a mission, but a nonprofit mission is something your heart's attached to it. It's hard to do that in the corporate world.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Last question. And this is funny. I've asked this question. What's the most HR thing you've done outside of work?
I've done a lot. So being newer to HR, there's all these things that you do in work and you're like, wow, I should really be implementing this in my everyday life.
Right.
Like a spreadsheet for everything? Absolutely. Why not?
Well, why would I imagine the world without this?
Yes. I also coach swimming, so I did a code of conduct for my swimmers because everyone should live by a code of conduct because then you can go back and say, no, you agreed to this.
3A. I want to, let's address 3A real quick. Yeah. Page 2. They're 12 years old. I understand. Why is it this?
Yes.
It's interesting because Ryan, my business partner who's not here, he, for years with his girls, he ran swim teams. And that's a thing. Like, I'm sure it happens in Texas. I'm sure we have swim teams. I don't know much about it. So I didn't grow up with it. But like, it's a really competitive, it's a thing.
Yes.
Like and they're all girls. So he's got all these girls, and I think his range 13 to 17 or some stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to. Here's something I never want to deal with.
Yes.
That. I've got 2 boys. It's like boys are hilarious because you expect them to just do the wrong thing.
Oh, yes.
Like that's kind of the expectation. You're going to run into a wall, hang off chandeliers, throw darts at something, like you just expect the nonsense.
Yes.
And so when they do something right, you're like, all right, good job.
Yes. I always say I could write a book between all the things that I've heard in HR, but all the things I've heard come out of the mouths of the youth community that I serve for swimming.
Well, and if it's anything like Van, my youngest, plays basketball, plays AAU basketball. And the first time I went to an AAU tournament, it was the parents. Oh my God. I'm used to soccer game parents. Like, you're sitting there and it's like, oh yeah. So, that type of stuff. Everybody's in their lounge chairs, drinking and hanging out, just like, good job. They're young, so like, who cares? And then all of a sudden I went to an AAU Van practice, made this team, went to AAU tournament, and it was in Houston, outside of Houston, Cyprus. And, he's playing on an all African-American team. And most of the people in the tournament are African-American. Who cares? Well, my wife and I, she's in front of me, and we're in the stands, and all of a sudden one of the parents gets into a fight with the ref.
Oh my goodness.
Like a physical altercation happens right in front of me. I'm like, and the dude right next to me, African-American guy, and his team was the opposing team. And he goes, oh no, this is going to be a problem. I'm like, okay. Not trying to get riled up or anything. I'm like, okay. So the ref kicks the guy out, the parent out. The parent comes back in about 5 minutes later. And then when he approaches the ref again for the second time, dude next to me he goes, man, get ready to run. I'm like, say that again. Say my wife's in front of me like, ah. She goes, say that. I said, what? He goes, man, there's no security in here. Everybody's got guns.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I'm like, how how can I leave?
Yeah.
I just want to make it to my car. But yeah, it's the parents. And Ryan's told me the same thing about swim parents. They think their kid's going to get a swimming or a diving scholarship to Yale or whatever the bid is. And it's like, they might. But ease off of them a bit when they're young. Let them do that thing. So that's the most HR-ish thing that you've done. That's actually a code of conduct. That's pretty HR-y.
Yeah.
That's pretty HR-y. Good job for the win.